Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Rev Talk. After much discussion today, we decided we haven't drawn cards, and I think the spirit world is trying to have us say something through them because there is so much chaos right now between the weathers, both sides of the continent, the fires, etc., that they want to let you have a message from the cards. So this is why we've chose to draw cards. Which deck did you want to draw from?
I'm drawn from my favorite deck so far, which is the Creatures deck. I've been using this for a while now. It's just a lot of fun. And I always get good messages from them. Which one did you pick? Which deck?
I chose Spirit Oracle, which is a guidance deck or guidance for your spirits.
You can always use guidance for sure from our spirits.
It's Tony Carmine Salerno.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing about this deck, which I'm trying to figure out. Like a lot of my decks, I wait until a card jumps out. And with the Creature deck, that has never happened. It has never. So I just shuffle them, and then I fan them. And there's one in here that is calling. Oh, there you are. If you want to be here, you want to be still. Which one are you? Away, so I don't drop them all on the floor. Which patience.
That's good.
Okay, there's a message there.
That's good.
Patience. That's been a good one. And, you and I were talking because I had trouble with my car.
Mm-hmm.
And I had trouble with my car, and the initial response from what had transpired was that my claim was going to be denied. And I didn't even really think that I just called them and I wanted them to know. It wasn't like I was like a formal claim kind of thing. However, the information that I got and the way it was presented to me, it teed me off. I was like really kind of mad about the whole thing. And towards the end of last week, some things transpired, and I thought, no, and I was talking to my neighbor, and he said, well, you should do this and this, and fight this, and I'm very non-confrontational, so that had me cringing. And then on Monday, I thought about his stuff. I thought, well, maybe that's the way to go. And I heard from my guides, be patient, give it a couple of days. Well, the next day, I got a phone call, and they're actually going to reimburse me some for it. And so I was very thankful. But it's kind of a very good indicator of listening to your guides, listening to the angels, listening to your team and what they're saying, and really listening and doing it. So they had said, wait, just wait just a little bit. And so patience, it's very good to have and to remind yourself rather than going off half-cocked and, creating all kinds of drama, which I can do every now and then. So it's very good. Patience. It's a wonderful card and a wonderful reminder for all of us to take a breath and to allow things to unfold before you jump in and do something.
Every time I hear the word patience, I always remember having to go fishing. That was when my doctor told me that my dad that she needs patience. She's going to fly off the handle. You've got to get her where she's got patience. And I always think of that. And I'd sit there and I'd look at the water and hold the fish, the rod. And this is stupid. It's just not going to give me any patience. But it did. It calmed me down.
Mhm.
And now my calming down is to take a deep breath. I've learned that. And just recently, I've learned I can't just inhale and exhale. It doesn't work. I've got to inhale for 3 to 5 to 8 and exhale through my mouth. And it just seems like it just pulls everything right out so I can just breathe. And it's so patience is very, very good to honor and accept it and use it because there's a lot of chaos around us.
That's
right
that's a wonderful exercise too, because it does, the counting helps you to establish the patience.
now.
You're not just breathing shallow or hyperventilating or whatever.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I love that. All right, so what do you have?
I drew divine will. I don't know which way to go.
That's good. Ooh.
And he says, your life is unfolding in accordance with divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected, internally blessed. Have patience. All manifest in perfect time.
Oh, well, there it is.
That's and I just did a class and there's only 2 things, fear or love. Well, that's the same as I forget the other class I did. There's no 2 other things. You either fear or you love, because without fear there's only love. So this is what it's saying, the patience to let go of your fear, to be sheltered in love.
Oh, I love that.
And this is where we need to stay, in that little tiny bubble that isn't a bubble, that is our true soul desire.
Well, and the amazing thing about that too, with divine will, it is in each and every one of us. So while there are those that might think it is just this tiny little bubble, it is expansive beyond the universe. And so love being the most powerful force in the universe, which a lot of people don't get because there's so much noise. There's all that fear, there's all of that chaos, and people get, as humans, we get caught up in that. It's very difficult sometimes to be able to exercise that patience and to watch things unfold and to realize we have the power in ourselves to change our lives. And only we can do that. We're the only ones who can change our own lives. That's all we're responsible for. That's all we need to be responsible for. So allowing that divine will, that love, to just expand out, creates that wonderful calm that we all look for, and allows us to have the patience to see what unfolds.
Amen. That's exactly right.
But I love that card. May I see that again? I love that picture. It was like
it's absolutely gorgeous. It's almost which way?
Reminds
me of a whippoorwill. Those flowers you kind of blow off, because it's so intricate. You can see beyond it.
Yes.
And yet when you look deeper, it's signs and geometric patterns and swirls and people at the very, very center. I don't know where my camera is. Can you see?
Yeah, that's beautiful. I viewed it as like this
expanding sun. And it is.
I love that. I think that's gorgeous. That is
Um,
beautiful. And I love that. So both of our cards are expressing patience.
And we weren't expecting to have the same word at all.
I was not that well.
Divine will has it's spoken.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Oh, so I love that. So okay, do you want to pull another one?
If you want to, I think the message is
Okay.
patience. I really do. And if you realize that your divine will guides you, and
Yes.
having the patience to wait. And both of us were saying it's the waiting that's hard because we want everything now. That's the world. We're speeding up.
Right. And to be able to take that breath,
Yes.
and to take that pause and to have the patience to watch it unfold through divine will.
Like I say, take time to smell the roses and see if I can find this. I hope it comes out.
You always have all these great things that come through in your.
I got flowers from my spirit pruner thanking me because he's got me studying Ra, and Ra's belief is we are one. We are, no matter what it is. So he sent me 3 roses, 3 lilies, 3 daffodils, just a combination. So I have them here, and I took a picture and I put my little critters on them.
Oh, how
Have little critters.
beautiful. Look at
And
that.
it's just breathtaking. But there's every color of the original colors, but the smells from the hyacinths, from the lilies, it's just, even Ray commented, it just smells so heavenly in here,
Oh, that's wonderful.
and so I just did that today, and those are a week old, but I
Wow.
just, it's beautiful. It's
That's
absolutely
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Oh, I love
What
that.
makes you think that you can and you will have the patience and you can just expand from there. It only gets better.
I love that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's wonderful. So with that, my friend, what do you think?
I am complete.
All right. So we will close out for this week. We want to thank you all for joining us for another Rev Talk, and to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself, and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until next time, my friends, be well.